Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to set up a retargeting campaign. So step one, we have to create our list, our retargeting list. So go to your main menu, go to all tools and go to audiences, which is right there for me, but it's also over here somewhere, right there under assets, same one. And then go to your page, okay, and just grab this part of the URL, okay, and I've added in a couple other images here temporarily, just so that I can create a 1200 by 628 image to use with my retargeting campaign. So you do that through the Shineon app, but I'll get to that in a second. So let's go to create custom audience, and then website traffic, and then click this drop down, people who visited a specific page in the last 180 days. URL contains this, and then you do this, 002 retargeting, and then create audience. Okay, done. Now what's going to happen is this list will be built by Facebook and we can run ads to it. Okay, so you should go ahead and do that now, and then we're going to grab the image. So to add an image, just go here, Shineon, go to products, and then scroll down to yours, and then here, this little thing, you can add new products to your images. Select the ones you want, and then click continue to variants, and then save it, and that will add it to your product. Okay, that's what I did in order to get these other ones to show. So now I've got this one. I'm just going to save this image as family time, no matter who. I'm going to call this just necklace. Okay, and then I'm going to go to Photoshop. I'm going to create a 1200 by 628 image of that. So I'm going to open it. Let's go here, family time, just necklace, perfect. Now I'm going to, that's actually not bad. Let's check the image size of that. So it's 720 by 720. So what I'm going to do is make it 628 high. Then I'm going to go to image, canvas size. I'm going to click on pixels. I'm going to go 1200. I'll move this over out of the way here. So you can see that, and I'll do a new layer, drag it under, click the background, solid color, and just use my selector. There we go. So now I've got a 1200 by 628 image. So file, save for web, save, and I will go back into that folder. We'll call it 1200 by 628. So why am I doing that? Well, you're going to see in a second. When I'm retargeting, I'm going to use a different campaign objective, and I'm going to have it go everywhere. So not just on Facebook, it's going to go to Instagram, it's going to go to the audience network, and it's going to go instant articles, messenger, everywhere. So let's create our campaign now. So let's go to our ads manager, and I'll just call this one 002-04, I guess. So I'm going to change this, well, let me copy this name so I don't have to type it out again. So let's change that to 4, click apply, create, and then I'll just paste that in there. So this is going to be to my son, retargeting, okay? Now, here's the difference. I'm going to do a reach campaign. And why reach? Well, because they've already seen it, so I don't need to optimize them again. So you can certainly do just reach, which is cheaper, and you can actually control how often they see the ad. I want them to see it every day until they buy it. 18. Retargeting. Now I'm going to pick my page. Okay, I selected family time, and then it's just going to be one ad, and it's just going to run all over the place under the reach objective, and the people are going to see it once a day. So save to draft, and now I'm into my campaign. So I click here to go into my ad set. You'll see there's no optimization here, right? So I'm just gonna, it's a small audience for now, so I'm just gonna run $5 a day. I'm actually gonna start it right now instead of, I'm gonna break my rule. And here I'm going to do worldwide. I'm gonna leave this wide open because I know they're on my retargeting list, so I really don't even need to do men or anything. I can leave this wide open as well. I don't even have to do languages, although just for safety I'll put English. So I'm leaving it wide open. I'm not doing any demographic targeting. I did worldwide. The only thing I did was English, kind of as a safety net. That's like 1 billion people, right? So how do I target that list? Well, that's up here. So I type in 002. There's my list. Now later on, I'm going to exclude my buyers, but you have to have 20 buyers before you can exclude them. Okay, so to create your buyer list, you can set it up, which we'll do later. Then you can come back and edit this, but for now we can't even use it because there's not enough buyers on the list. So eventually we just want to show this to people who viewed the page but didn't buy, so we'll exclude the buyer list, okay, through this custom audience thing. So don't get confused with that. Just go for retargeting right now because you have to have 20 buyers before you can do it. Now, another difference, we're going auto placement here. So we're going everywhere. We're going Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, and Messenger. Audience Network means like websites off Facebook, this ad is going to show. So when they're off Facebook or on Instagram or on Messenger, we want them to click the image and go to our sales page, not back to Facebook. That's why I have to do a 1200 by 628 image. Here's another difference. I want it set to reach, okay? And I want to change this to every day. I want them to see my ad every day until they buy it, okay? And I'm going to leave it on auto bid, so lowest cost. So that's all set up. Now I go into my ad and I have to create one. So I'm going to need the URL, copy that, go back in here, and so it's going to the family time one. Use the selected page for Facebook. We're going to create an ad this time. So it's going to be an image, right? So I'm going to change my image. I'm going to upload, and in here I'm going to go to my folder. There it is. Confirm. Right? They've already seen this. They've been on the page, so they're going to recognize it when they see it again. In here, I'm going to say, did life get in the way? No. You can still get this for your son. And then I'm going to add a website URL of our website. And then down here, so it's going to keep that on there. I can change the headline. Don't touch the display link, just leave it there. Headline, click here to order. I could even put a button on it, and I'm going to put shop now. And the reason I put a button is the buttons tend to work better on Messenger. And then a link, I'll put, would he love this? Just to shorten it. So that this ad is going to go all over the internet, not just on Facebook. Check my pixels right, and that's it. I've now got my retargeting campaign set up. And you can see how I set it up totally differently. The reach objective itself on this campaign is way, way, way cheaper because Facebook is not optimizing your campaign at all. It's just basing it, showing it to a list. You're like handing Facebook a list of people who viewed your page and saying, Facebook, show this to them again. That's it. They don't have much work to do, so your CPM rate is a lot lower on these than it is on the purchase campaigns. So nice little compliment. This will bring in a ton of sales, and it'll bring in a high ROI for you, guaranteed. Okay? So go ahead and set up your retargeting campaign now.